I know other ladies have not changed him. I know his mom has not changed him. I can change him. If his own mom, kama mama yake mzazi mwenye alimutoa mule mali ali watoto utoka, if their own mom did not change them, if that first girlfriend did not change him, if that second girlfriend did not change him, what makes you think he'll change him? Unless you're praying and fasting, and I'm not talking about just this fasting that you eat like 1 meal a day, is the fasting that not eating for like 3 weeks. Unless you are a very staunch faster, someone that can fast and pray, then you're not going to change that man. Good morning, guys. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you're new here, kindly do not forget to subscribe. And today I'm just in a good mood. I woke up pretty early and I am so proud of myself. And yeah, I'm ready for this video. I'm really ready for this video. I want to be just brief and straight to the point. Nichape my points, then I leave. Then I'm done. I am done for the day. So anyway guys, today I want us to talk about relationships, not friendships, just the boyfriend girlfriend relationship. Now I have personally I have had a couple of good relationships and messy ones, like some were like nah. But along the way I've actually learned some things from each and every relationship that I've been in. Some of you can agree that relationships are good and others can agree that relationships are bad depending on your experiences. I don't know what you guys go through. Sijui munapitianga nini behind closed doors. One of the things that I learned when it comes to relationships, and this is one that I am still learning, haijaingia bado, it has not entered my head yet. I'm still waiting for it to settle, is avoiding dating people because of their physical appearance. It's only based on the physical appearance, because of the way they look or the way they dress, their voice. This one time, my friend thinks my love life is boring and she introduces me to this guy. Let me tell you guys, this nigga, this nigga, number one, it doesn't look nice. I'm sorry to say that. Like, it's not like that person you'd be like, okay, who you? I want this one. So he wasn't that much good looking. He was not well dressed. Like, he did not know fashion well. Fashion was just sleeping. I clean my later. But let me tell you guys, if that guy just opens his mouth to talk, just his voice, can you imagine guys? Like, I got myself in a relationship with someone just because of their voice, the way they spoke. I'm telling you, akifungua tu mdomo hivi anze kukwambia maneno. Number one, his voice was just deep in a good way. Like, it was like, hey, what's up? Yeah, what's up, buddy? Yeah, take me home. That was me. That was me back then. So this guy, his voice has really imenimaliza. It has finished me. Later to come find out that he's just a deadbeat. He's doing nothing. During the weekends, we'll just go have fun, and that was it. If there is one thing I've learned when it comes to relationships, avoid dating someone because of their physical appearance. Only based on their physical appearance. At least look at, if the guy, there's something else he can do. Is he bringing something to the table? Is he even ambitious? Does he even have dreams? Another thing I've learned about when it comes to relationships is, if you're not fully healed, if you're not healed from your past relationships, from your past hurt, from your childhood traumas, do not get yourself into a relationship. Because what you're going to do is you're going to carry the hurt that you experienced from the past relationships, the insecurities. You're just going to carry those issues in this other relationship. And you're just going to be projecting your insecurities. You're going to be projecting your issues to this new partner. and you're going to expect him to heal you, him or her to heal you. Like I found myself in situations where I am, let's say I've dated a guy and then we've broken up, and then I'm in this rush of getting a rebound or getting myself into another relationship before healing from this other one. And then when I get to this other new relationship, I just end up projecting my issues, my insecurities, the hurt that I got from the previous relationship. I bring it to this new relationship. I want them to heal me. I expect them to heal me. And when they don't, it becomes frustrating. It becomes so frustrating, and I start hating on these people. I start, seeing like they're like my previous partners. And then I start bringing issues in the relationship, and then we break up. So guys, if you've not healed from the past, unaenda kupelekea kijana wa mwenyewe shida zako za kitambo. Don't go into a relationship expecting your partner to heal you. No one is going to heal you. Kama hutaki kujiponya, nani anakuja kukuponya? Who is coming to heal you? No one is coming to heal you. So heal first before getting yourself into another relationship. Another thing is do not settle for less just because you're desperate. Do not settle just because, not even less, just do not settle because you're desperate. Let me just talk to ladies on this one, because I feel like ladies were most affected by this one. We have this timeline that the society has set for us. If you don't get married at this certain age, you're not even, the society will think of you in this kind of way. Like, we get so much pressure that at this age you're supposed to be married, at this age you're supposed to have kids. And what you do is, because you're trying to work with that timeline, you end up pressuring yourself into just settling for any Tom, Dick and Harry that will come your way. I've met even a lady who was telling me that, me right now, and she's very pretty, she's very well packaged, and she was telling me, but now my family is expecting me to get married this year, and I've not even found someone to marry. But there's this guy that is hitting on me. He's not all that. He's not someone I would really settle for. But since now my family expects me to get married this year, I have to settle with them. And you're like, oh my God, utaishi aje na kitu yenye utaki for the rest of your life? Like, how do you settle with someone? There's someone that is, you guys might even end up getting married. Like, how do you settle with that for the rest of your life? And you yourself did not even want that person in the first place. So for ladies, I think the society really pressures us into like settling for any person just so that age cannot, atusipitwe na wakati. Do not settle for less just because that is what is available. You deserve more. You deserve way more. Number two, you might feel like you're not beautiful enough. Like you have insecurities. You feel like, oh my God, I'm not beautiful. I don't deserve a nice guy. I just deserve anyone that comes my way, someone that hits on me. Or maybe you're not used to men, catering you, hitting on you. And now you find someone that is interested in you. And you know very well they're just deadbeat. They're deadbeat. They're not going to help you in any way. But simply because you feel insecure, you feel like you're not pretty enough, you don't deserve a nice guy, you just end up settling for anyone. Like, do not settle just because you're desperate. Please, do not. Another thing about relationships that I've learned is this is something that is common. This is something that is common. I'm sure most of you can relate with this, is quit comparing your relationship with other people's relationship. Let me tell you, the minute you start comparing your relationship with other people, that is it. The fall of your relationship has begun. When you start comparing your relationship with other people, you start giving your partner that pressure of being someone they're not. Okay? You want them to be like your friend's boyfriend. You want them to be like your cousin's husband. They cannot be that. But since you constantly compare them, you're like, babe, Joroge got my friend, a car or some clothes, some nice jewelries. Why are you not getting me this? And your boyfriend is not in a position to help you with that. Financially, he's not there. Physically, he's not there. You're even like, why can't you dress like my friend's boyfriend? And clearly your boyfriend is fuppy around. Surely, how can he dress like your friend's boyfriend and his body alone cannot even allow him to do that? Quit comparing your relationships. If you know you're going to compare your relationships, then you don't even have to get yourself in one in the first place. Another thing is, and this one I'm really dealing with this one, you have to compromise. And let me tell you, Maina, let me tell you, if there is one thing I really struggle with, but I'm working on that, is compromising. Now, you guys have to know that you have to meet each other in the middle. You have to understand your partner, and your partner needs to understand you, and you guys need to come to a compromise. Note that, note this. You two, you're from different backgrounds, okay? Your partner is from a different background. Like both of you are from different backgrounds. You're just two people trying to meet and just trying to figure out life together. So you have to know one thing. If you, let's say like for example me, let's say I'm used to like organizing like being a perfectionist. I'm used to a certain routine. I'm used to like if like things are supposed to be done in a certain way. But then I have my partner here who is like, oh, the minute he gets through that door, his socks, he'll just throw them at the door. His handkerchief is in the kitchen. He's brought up in a different way compared to you. So what do? You need to understand and you need to know that there are things I should compromise. And if you feel like there are things you cannot compromise, communicate. In relationships, without compromising and without communication, your partner might step on some lines that you don't want to be stepped. But if you don't communicate, then they will not know how to compromise. This applies to both partners, male and female. If there are things you feel like, msupa, kuna vitu mrembo anafanya zenye upendi, and you're not used to that, compromise if you can. If you can't compromise, communicate. Tell them, you know what? I'm really trying to compromise on this behavior that you have, but to be honest, I can't. Is there a way you can work on it? Is there a way you can improve? You can improve. And if they are a good partner, trust me, they will understand and they will compromise on their end, and they are going to you guys are going to come to like a medium understanding. Like you guys will understand one another. So compromise and communicate. Period. That's it. Another thing, guys, is let me tell you, you can never change your partner unless they are willing to change. Quit thinking that you will get yourself in a relationship and then you're going to change that guy. I've been in that situation for very many times, and I know most of you can relate. You get yourself into a relationship thinking that, you know what, he's a player, I'm going to change him. I know other ladies have not changed him. I know his mom has not changed him. I can change him. If his own mom, kama mama yake mzazi mwenye alimutoa mule mali watoto utoka. If their own mom did not change them, if that first girlfriend did not change him, if that second girlfriend did not change him, what makes you think he'll change him? Unless you're praying and fasting, and I'm not talking about just this fasting that you eat like 1 meal a day, is the fasting that not eating for like 3 weeks. Unless you are a very staunch faster, someone that can fast and pray, then you're not going to change that man. You're not going to change that lady. A person will only change for the right person. They will change when they want to change. They will change when they want to change. But if you think you're going to change them, kitakuramba, swipe, kitakukula. Let me just say this one. This is the last one. And this is I think this is the major for me. Date a generous man or date a generous lady. And I don't know how you're going to take it. Generous. I don't know how you understand how you will understand when I say generous. So that's up to you. I'm not going to say generous in what? I don't want to be like specific on anything. But guys, if you're a guy or you're a chick, you're a lady or you're a man, date a person that is generous. You deserve it, trust me. Generous to you and generous to other people and even generous to themselves. A generous guy, and this is from experience, like I have dated a couple of generous guys, and let me tell you, it's a turn on. It's a major turn on. Like someone just giving, 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 giving. And it doesn't have to be even money. Like they just, people are generous in their acts. You know, they just see you do that. Anyway, I don't know how you take your generosity. I don't know, but you deserve a generous man. Get yourself a generous man. Get yourself a generous woman. But anyway, that's it for me, guys. That's it for me today. It's been quite interesting. It's been quite an interesting topic today. And I've had a lot of fun. Pick what you can from what I've said. What you can't, leave it. If the message is not for you, then leave it. But anyway, hopefully you get to learn something from what I've said. And if there are things that you can relate with, guys, from what I've said, kama kuna kitu nimesema and you can really relate nayo, kindly talk to me. Let me know. Are there what are some of the things you've learned in your relationships? How are your relationships going? And what ended your previous relationships? And stuff like that. Anyway, guys, I guess I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for staying with me until the end. If you've not subscribed, kindly, I don't know what you're waiting for. Consider. Yani this Kimeru will just follow me at YouTube. Kimeru hata itaki niende international. Consider ni nani? Nani anaitwa consider? Una consider nani? Anyway, guys, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.